Welcome to Family Friday. Proverbs 1:7 states, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction." As I mentioned last time, what you fear leads to what you value, and what you value leads to behaviors and thoughts that create your destiny. If you fear failure, unhappiness, lack of money, a place among the elite, then you will end up being a person that the book of Proverbs considers a fool. Only when the Lord is feared above anything or anyone else can a person become wise. Fearing the Lord takes more than attending worship assemblies, reciting biblical passages, and saying prayers. Fearing the Lord involves discerning the various voices of influence among us, recognizing what influences and influencers are godly from those that lead people away from God. Fearing the Lord entails the ability to see or imagine the consequences of thoughts, decisions, and actions in order to avoid dead and dangerous ends while pursuing results that lead to greater wisdom and blessings of life. Listen to what the Proverbs says about the simple, that is, those who do not discern influences or the ends of those influences. Proverbs 14:15 through 16 says that the simple believe everything, but the clever consider their steps. The wise are cautious and turn away from evil, but the fool throws off restraint and is careless. Then we have Proverbs 14, verse 18, just a few verses down. The simple are adorned with folly, but the clever are crowned with knowledge. Then we jump over to chapter 22 of Proverbs, verse 3, which says, "The clever see danger and hide, but the simple go on and suffer for it." So again, you get this idea that the fear of the Lord includes the knowledge that there are influencers and influences that are not godly, and that the end result of these types of voices lead to violence, crime, greed, and self-destruction. Thus, the very wording in Proverbs chapter 1, verses 18 and 19 says this, that if we follow the influences, the wrong influences, we lie in wait to kill themselves and set an ambush for their own lives. Such is the end of all who take greed for gain. It takes away the life of its possessors. Now that sounds pretty strong, but you think about anybody who's been caught up in addictions, thievery, and violence, and it's something they didn't intend to do when they started, but they took the slippery slope of being influenced by the ungodly. Now, the remedy for being a simple childlike believing in everything and everyone really begins with our parents' instruction and teaching. That's what Proverbs 1:8 through 9 tells us. Now, this doesn't mean that parents are infallible, but it is a fact that we learn from our parents to avoid certain places, people, and situations and behaviors. Thus, we should always consult and listen to those who have more experience than ourselves, for at least this makes you aware of potential dangers as you proceed through life and deal with certain circumstances. So, as a husband, wife, parent, child, pay attention to the downfalls of those around you. Your parents may provide you with this type of information, but you can see it in newspaper stories, online stories. Read Dear Abby. All of this can alert you to potential pitfalls in dealing with other people and situations. Don't be the simple one who sees danger and just goes on and suffers for it. And please discern the voices. Biblical Eve knew she was not to eat or touch of the forbidden fruit in Eden, yet the tempter came in a form and spoke in a way that she did not anticipate. He just simply motivated Eve to look at the forbidden fruit in a way that she had not looked at it before, and then he allowed her eyes and desires to do the rest. Until next time, start discerning the influences around you and identify those that are godly and those that are not.